Hi guys, welcome back to another Bytes video. I haven't uploaded for a while since I've kind of had in real life problems. I've been going through a house extension, so I haven't been uploading in a while. Last time I uploaded a Siege video. I have improved on Siege, but I wanted to focus on Minecraft Redstone this time. Since I don't just play Siege, I don't just play first person shooters, and I want to show you what else I also play. Um, I play Minecraft, and I know that might sound a bit nerdy, but still, to some people. But still, I enjoy the game, not because I like building, not like because of PvP wise or anything like that. I enjoy the game because I like building and doing redstone. And the side of redstone that I'm interested in mostly is logical redstone. So this is a video showcasing my first adder and how I got there and how I got to make it. So this is my own adder design. I've used a very compact XOR gate right here. This is this is input A, this is input B. This very compact XOR gate. We've got carry in, this is our carry in, and this is our carry out. And then this is the second XOR gate which is needed. And then this is our output. So this is a 1-bit version. Very small. It's quite long, but it's quite small, so I'm quite happy with it since it's my first one. So how it works is 1 plus 0, so 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 0 is 1. And then 1 plus 1 is carry over to the next column. So that would be 1, 0 if I had a second, if this was 2 bits. Now if we have carry in, that's 1. 1 plus carry in is carry out. Then all of it together is carry out and 1. So 1, 1. So how it works is basically we've got this very compact XOR gate design. This isn't my design of an XOR gate. And it connects up to the A input of another XOR gate. And then carry in is the B input of the second XOR gate. Whoops. Let me just fix that. Yeah. So carry in is the input B of this XOR gate. And how I realized what I was struggling on the most was the AND gate and the carry in was easy, and mainly the carry out was the problem for me. So I was trying to make a second AND gate. So to simplify it, I need something where these torches, one torch within the circuit, would only ever turn off when both inputs are on. Now, due to the XOR gate design, I never found that. But what I did find was an opposite. I found a possible NAND gate. So if I turn both of these on, only when both of them are on, this torch will only turn on when that happens. So that means I can make a NAND gate. Now, because the input's inverted, all I had to simply do was to make it into an AND gate was invert the input twice. So it would input there, it would invert there, sorry, and invert again. So I'm gonna show you through how I got inspired to make my own. Not how I got inspired, but how I came up with the idea. So to do that, we have to go all the way back to the circuits. Sorry, the logic gates. So here we've got 2 XOR gate designs and 1 AND gate design. So how an AND gate works is it will only turn on if both of the inputs are on. And this is really useful for adders. Now how the XOR gate works is it will only turn on if only one of the inputs are on. If both are on, it will turn off. And this is another version of an XOR gate. So it will work the same. And this is the design that I decided to use, since I found it a little bit easier to deal with than this one. So I decided to use this instead. So how it started off was I looked a design that I've seen in Matt Batwing's video. Shout out to him, you should go look at it, check out his videos. So I've seen this design of an adder in his... It's not really his adder. I'm not sure if it is his adder or if it's someone else's design, but I'm just going to call it his adder. It probably isn't, but I'm not sure. And how it works is, it works like a normal adder. So 1 add 0 is 1. This is that. Carries out. It's got carry out function, and it won't turn that on as well. If I turn all of them on, we got the same output as with my adder. So, and go on, and the list goes on. It works basically. So I'm quite happy with this design. So what inspired me was I saw this XOR gate design, and I was thinking, oh, I can simply just change a different AND gate and make it my design. But that isn't really, that's still kind of copying someone else's design, and I wanted to make my own design without just looking at a video. So I tried to make my own design. Where it's kind of, yeah, you can kind of see why this is not really my design, because all he had to do was to make it his design again was shift the torch here and move this block down by 1. So it wasn't really my design, but it still kind of worked, and I felt a bit bad about it, so I decided, no, I'm not going to claim this as my credit. This is still basically the design I saw in Matt's video. So I tried to use a different type of XOR gate. So this is why I came up with the idea of here. So this is a failed attempt, because it looks like it would work. That's 1. That's also 1. Both of them together. There's a carry out function. It will add these two. So it will do 1 and that. It will add. Then this. It will also carry. It looks like it works. Yeah. But there's one problem. One very specific problem with this design of the adder. There's one wrong answer that I've noticed when I just started playing around with it, seeing if there was any errors. And it's 1 add 1 is 2. And then if I activate this one, that is wrong. There shouldn't be no output. There isn't even a carry out. Just nothing happens. What should have happened is 2 add 2 equals 4. So this light should have lit up. But that isn't what's happened, and that's because the design of the AND gate, I used the design of the AND gate very weirdly. Instead of connecting it from both sides of the XOR gate, like with the design you see on Matt's video, I connected it with the A input and the B input. And that's kind of, I think, what caused the problem. I can't fully explain it because I'm just a beginner. I don't know what happened, but this is my failed attempts. So then I was fiddling around. I was like, oh, how could I do this? And I decided to go with the super compact XOR gate and try to see if I could find a way to make an AND gate connecting both sides of the XOR gate, because that's what you need for carry out function. So I went over and I tried to keep looking. I kept on trying to look. I didn't have any of these orange parts or this lamp or that lamp. So I kept looking for a similarity, some sort of torch that would be able to make me an AND gate. And I found it. I found a torch that would make an AND gate. It's this one. So just like on Matt's design, this area, this block or torch is very useful as, well, it's more of this dust. I tried to look for dust. I tried to look for many components, but it's more this dust. This dust on the top only turns off if both of them are on, which means I can make a carryout function, which means AND gate. There we go. And I was trying to look for that, and I found it. It's this specific torch on the end of it. So it combines both inputs. If they're both off, nothing will happen. If one's on, nothing will happen. If the other one's on, nothing will happen. If they're both on, it will change. And what that therefore means, carry out function. So I connected these two up, and I realized it makes a carryout function, and it works. So if I connect this, it even works on that side. This torch will also turn on when both inputs are on. So therefore, we've made a carryout function, and this is a fully functioning adder with no errors that I have seen so far. So now let's head over here where I've made it a 4-bit adder, and let's test it out. So let's do 1 plus 1 equals 2. Now let's do 2 plus 4, which should equal 2, 4, 6. And now let's do 2, add 4, again it's 6. Now let's do, what number is this again? 1, 2, 4, 8. So 8, add 8, carry out to the next column. And this is my own, finally, I've made it, I'm very happy with it, my own fully functioning adder. So, this is my design. And I'm very happy with it, I'm very happy with what I've done. And, yeah. I guess, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are happy with this adder design and you think it's okay and it's working. I'm just happy it works because this took me 2 weeks of attempts until I could finally make a good design that I haven't seen on any other YouTube video at all. So I'm pretty confident to say no one else has made this design, and this is finally my own design of a adder, and I'm very happy with it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and this is my little introduction to logical redstone. Next time I will be upgrading this and adding a subtract mode. So if you guys want to see a second episode where I add a subtract mode, put a comment down below about it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.